Hello YouTube, Komodo Gaming here, bringing you another episode of American Truck Simulator. Now, I've played a couple missions since my last video. I wanted to get to the point where the banks open up and I can take my loan and buy me a truck. So, we're to that point. Let's see what options we have here. Let's go to the bank. Take 100,000, of course. Probably need to take one. See, I'm trying to think. I went to the Kenworth dealer. How much was that truck? Was it 126? I'm trying to think. You know what? Let's go ahead and take one more here, just to be safe. So it should cover me for the cost of the truck. I'm going to buy the first Kenworth that's available. It's a, I don't even know the make. I saw it earlier, or the model of it. Let's see, Kenworth. And let's see, there it is. Yes, that's going to be my first truck. Oh, it's a 122,000. See if there's any customized options. Can I do anything to this thing? I have a feeling it's going to be, you're not a high enough level for everything. Oh, well, there's another interior here. And no, I like the other one. I like the one that's already on it. Color wise, let's go with the black, because it's just, I want a mean looking truck, so let's always go with the black truck. Okay. Let's see. That should be it. All the other trucks, like I said, they jump up in price, and I just figured this would be a good beginner truck here. I don't think there's anything I can do to the inside. I can remove mirrors. It doesn't look like I have any more customization options, so nope. Well, let's just go ahead and I guess we're going to purchase it here. Mess with the headlights. Yeah, let's purchase. Thank you for buying your first truck, blah de blah. I don't care. I want my truck. Let's get this on the road. Okay, I've arrived at my first job here. And we're going to take something. I wanted to kind of wait till after dark because I like driving more at night. It's just, it's got the game has a whole different feel to it when you drive at night. So we're going to take, this is like one of the closest companies. We'll just take this job here and then we'll kind of go on from there. Let's see, trailers ready, proceed to loading area. That's going to be over here. Some of these companies have really, really awkward spots where they want you to load your trailer. This one doesn't look terrible, but there's some where the building, they want you to wedge between like a building and a trailer, and it's really close and it's awkward. And then once you want to get out of the building, it's like, this was not made for trucks. It's kind of crazy storing the actual trailers back here, but I guess it's just adding a little bit of challenge to the game. Back up here. Alright, we're ready to go. Let's see. Let's get out of San Diego here. Make sure I don't. This is one of my big fears when pulling these big trailers out. Is I mean, you gotta always constantly swing wide because I've come really close to clipping buildings and street signs and everything else, cars. It's just one of those things you kind of have to do as a virtual truck driver. Alright, we're on our way. I would say that this game does look quite a bit better at night. It just has a little different feel to it. You don't see, I don't know what it is about the game during the day. It's really kind of, it looks a little grainy, but at night that kind of goes away and you get this whole different feel. And normally traffic shouldn't be as much of an issue at night. I mean, there's just a lot of advantages to driving at night. So let's go ahead and take this haul, and I'm getting better about shifting. I'm still struggling a little bit with gearing. I don't have an H pattern on my G27 here. I'm using the paddle shifters, and I'm also I'm kind of filling out what gear I need to be in for each situation. So you probably will see me make some more mistakes here. It is what it is. Still getting used to it. It has been a while since I've played the Euro Truck Simulator, and I've put a couple hours into this one so far, and I'm rather enjoying myself, even though I might not be the best at it. I think that's pretty much what it's all about here. Also, let's see. Getting good about the red about lights. One thing I've read in the forums, I haven't tried it myself, is that you can't turn right on red lights, and that's a kind of a, you're allowed to do that here in the U.S. If you've got a red light, if you're clear, you can turn to the right on red. And I think that's something you can't do in the game. I don't know. I haven't tried it myself, but I've read it in the forums. I mean, there's a couple of things that it seems like they've missed a little bit as far as traffic laws, and there's one that really bugs me, and I don't know if it's a glitch or if it's just something they overlooked, is that on a lot of highways, on your GPS, I mean, it'll say 55, and that is the speed limit, because if you go over it, you get a speeding offense. I've done it before. But if you look at the signs themselves on the highway, it says 65, and all the AI drivers seem like they're going 65 also. Because I'm getting my doors blown off, and I'm like, well, why can I not go this fast? And when I do go that fast, of course, I get a speeding offense, and that's been a little annoying. I imagine you're going to see it here, because it happens almost every highway. Another thing that I've noticed on certain highways, there's some abrupt speed limit changes. Like, I've seen some go from 80 to 55 real quick, and really for no reason. I understand if you're passing through a town, a lot of times it'll kick down to 30 or 40, but I've seen some really odd speed limit changes. So, let's get a look at the truck here. It looks nice. I don't see how people drive in this. Well, I guess people might drive in this with a controller or something. This is a little awkward with the steering wheel. But the truck itself looks nice. This is probably about the only time I'm going to be able to do this, too. At night, not as much traffic. If not, I'll probably ran somebody off the road. Let's see. Alright. Get a little confused with the changing in the views here. Yeah, as you can see on my GPS, it says 55, and there's Cobb, so I don't know, it's really strange. And look, this person right to my left just blew my doors off. I hope this gets fixed, or if this even is an issue. I don't really know. I mean, it's a little confusing. I'm assuming it is an issue, because if you see a speed limit sign here soon, you'll probably see a 65 on it, so. Okay. Where are we at? There's Los Angeles, Bakersfield. Here's two gas stations that I believe are the exact same, right across from each other. Some competition there. Huh, strange. They do have some gas stations that do represent real gas stations. They have one that looks like a Chevron's. I didn't really read the sign back there. I'm not really sure what those were supposed to be. It's pretty neat. I'm pretty sure that the modding community, I haven't modded this game at all yet, but I'm going to. But I've seen some of the things that they're already coming out with. I've seen a lot of branding, like Walmart trucks, and replacing just various things. And that's just going to add to the immersion once you get real brands in there, and it just makes it feel more real. So that's pretty exciting. Also, I did see in not the forums, I think the news page, they talked about Arizona a little bit, and they had a couple pictures, which was neat. So it makes me think that Arizona's really pretty close to being done. So I'm kind of excited to have another state, because I mean, California and Nevada are fairly big, but I can already tell that after 3, 4, 5 hours, I don't know how long it's going to take, you'll kind of go across most areas. I mean, I could be wrong, but the jobs that I'm doing right now kind of have me going in the same areas. So I don't know, I just got this feeling. I was really excited thinking about, this is America. I'm ready to go do a haul from East Coast to West Coast, or kind of visit some areas that I've been to, but I gotta remind myself that no, that's not in the game yet. You're gonna have to wait. So, and I'm also curious as to how much they're gonna start charging for these states. Like I said, I'm assuming they're gonna do the states in order, because it wouldn't make sense hey, we've got Nevada, California, Arizona, let's do New York, because that's just not going to work. So they're going to have to go from just they're going to have to travel with the states that they have. So I was thinking, all right, if you get Arizona next, you're going to go to like New Mexico. You can maybe start covering the South, but I'm not sure if that's what they're going to do. I don't know if they're going to go north after this. I don't know if they're going to try to keep everything even, or if they're going to go from like fill in the bottom and then go up. It's a really strange situation. And I'm also curious about the pricing, like how much are the states going to cost? I'm sure we're going to get our fair bit of free DLC, I think mainly with the trucks, because they've got other things in the works, and you're going to be able to get some of these trucks, but I'm still curious as to how like they're going to price certain things. Hopefully it's fair. I understand they have to make money, that we have to support them for them to continue to add states and add trucks and add features. So. And the base price of the game is only $20, so it's fair. I find it fair. It might not be for everybody, of course. There might not be enough content, but if you kind of know what you're getting into and you kind of think that you're going to like play this for the long haul, it's going to be worth it. Let's see, we got a little bit of sunrise happening here. This is going to be neat transition here. And there goes a small RV. This is a peaceful stretch of road here. Let's see. Still seeing Los Angeles. Well, that was the Oakland side. Ooh, do I get to... No. I love these big, like, interchanges. I love the big... I mean, this is one thing that Texas has a lot of. It's always fun, you know, getting up on the big bridges there. Fortunately, I get to go under everything here, so that kind of sucks. Let's see, that was Los Angeles and looks like Bakersfield that way. So, I don't even know what I'm hauling to. I mean, looks like I've got construction equipment. Wonder if I'm going to like a company, if I'm taking this to like a dealer, or if I'm taking this to an actual job site. Kind of neat. I'm trying to listen to see if the sound changes, gets more echo to it. No, I guess I'm not really noticing much of a change. Let's see, San Francisco. This has just got a really, it's got a really neat feel. It's got a really neat look to it. Okay, there's Bakersfield, I believe. Everything does... The game definitely feels authentic, especially the way the highways are laid out, you know. Everything, the bridges, just how the off-ramps work. Kind of... It's got a pretty authentic feel. They've done a really good job. And that's why I'm so excited for new content. I need to be patient because I don't know how quickly this stuff can be released. So I've got to probably calm my expectations down a little bit. Let's see. See, we're going 55 here. I was still getting past, so that's still an issue. Another thing I've noticed here on the highway, there's quite a few. I don't know if it's a feature that's been implemented yet. I've yet to run into one that I've had to stop at, but we have wait stations, and I don't know if I haven't really been paying too much attention to what I'm doing here, just kind of following the GPS, but I've passed by quite a few. I haven't seen, normally, like, when you come up on a wait station, it's going to be a flashing light saying, hey, you need to pull off, wait station ahead. Is this... Okay, well... Every time you see like a sign that would say wait station like that, it would have flashing lights saying, hey, you're going to need to, all trucks need to pull off here. Oh, crop duster. That's neat. Kind of shifted subjects there really quick. It's just a neat random thing. But yeah, wait stations, like here, there would be flashing lights saying, hey, get off the highway, we need to come weigh you, make sure you're not carrying excess weight. But I haven't seen any of those like lit up saying, you know, hey, you need to come off now. So I'm kind of curious if that's actually a thing or those morely cosmetic. I mean, they've got icons on it, so I'm thinking either that it is a feature, like, you know, you do have to pull off, or maybe it's not implemented yet. I'm not sure. But that's just also another neat thing that they've done with the game. Crop duster's still going there. Let's see. That looks like a fairly big service station. See, that's one of the Chevron, well, whatever it actually says, but it's one that looks like Chevron, and that looks like a shady motel to the right. One of those weekly or hourly hotels. So we're going to try to avoid anything like that. Let's see. San Francisco. We're not too far away from the job site here. Let's go ahead and exit. I'm going to assume that this is a job site. I think I've done something similar to this, or at least seen it. And a lot of times when you're hauling construction equipment like this, there's going to be like a construction site, or there's going to be some sort of road work. So I'm kind of curious as to what we're going to come up on here. This looks like we're going off the highway here. Oh, maybe it is a company. Maybe they're not doing road work. I'm not sure. Farms to the left. And we're gonna make a turn here. Yeah, I need to work on that a little bit. I don't know if I haven't like gone up on two, or when I say two wheels, I haven't gone up to one side yet. I need to probably work on taking those curves a little bit slower, because it's gonna surprise me one day. I'm probably gonna want to tipping over the load, and then you'll hear me get really, really pissed. Let's see. There's the highway down there. Guys, this has a epic, fantastic feel, and I understand that this is not going to be for everybody. Somebody's probably looking at this and going, "The hell? Why are you having fun? Where's the fun part?" But this is fun to certain people. Like other people like other simulator games. I understand Farming Simulator and whatever others. I mean, there's a lot of like joke simulator games, and I don't pay attention to those. But there's a lot of like simulator, as in, you know, you're actually simulating like farming, or I'm sure there's bus simulators and all other kinds of crap. Nope, yep, this does look like a road work. I think this is where I'm supposed to be. But anyways, this is a simulator game that I like. I like this type of simulator. This is more like a relaxing and... oh crap. Oh, that was red back there. Oh. Hey, they should give me a pass. I'm delivering to this job site. And this is also... I need to be aimed the other way, and that's going to be really awkward to turn around here. This might be hilarious. Alright, people, go ahead and go. This is going to take me a little bit. Clear to the right here. Yeah, God, I really should have paid attention. I wasn't looking at the red light. Of course, they stop. They've got one lane open, so they stop one lane, let the other pass through, then give you a green, and I just kind of blew through that, so I'm a little... it's a little embarrassing, actually. But actually, it might be more embarrassing than me trying to turn this trailer around on this narrow road and not fall off the side here. Like how I want to do this. I mean, I don't think I could just pull into that spot. I think I actually have to be aimed this way. I need to be aimed out, so... This is gonna be awkward doing. This is probably something that I'm gonna need. Well, I don't know how you practice this other than actually doing it, so let's go ahead and we're gonna back up a little further here. I'm gonna try to turn here to the left and get past these porta potties and try to just back into the spot here. So we'll see if I can get it turned here. Probably hear me struggling through the gears. Okay. Just angle, we're gonna back across. Still don't see any traffic, so seems like we're safe for the time being. I'm probably gonna wind up knocking over one of these road cones. I can just go set them back up, because I am in an awkward spot here. I'd even check on the other side of the road. I don't know if it falls off on that side too, because if it does, I really don't want to like high center the trailer on the road or do something really stupid here. So, yep, I'm already taking out one of their little sign or little warning cone things here. So, oh well, I'll just go ahead and nudge this over. God, this is painful. There's still people watching this right now and just face palming, like, you know, what are you doing? There we go. I think we're gonna be in pretty good shape now. I think I can go. Well, no, the trailer's still cockeyed here, so I need to go out this way. Workers are probably laughing at me right now and probably semi-pissed that I'm taking out their equipment here. But we're going to be okay. I think I can go far enough forward now that I can straighten this trailer out. It doesn't help that it had me come from this way, and it's like, oh, well, you need to turn around here in the middle of the road, so... I mean, whatever this construction equipment I have, they could turn it around. I mean, in theory, I should be able to just park it and drop it off and say, here, just turn it around yourselves. But nope, that's not the rules of the game here, so we need to park this. Wow, those have a little more weight than they probably should. I can actually feel that in the wheel of me running this over. I should have literally crushed those. It's a little strange. But yeah, we're gonna get it parked now. We're good. I can feel it. Let's see. Now I'm gonna be a little off here. I'm probably gonna go forward just a tiny bit. Once again, back up into it. So let's just go ahead and go forward here. Construction workers are still probably all laughing at me right now. What the hell's he doing? But it's cool. I've got this. Alright. Let's back in here. Yeah, I think we're going to get it this time. We're going to be good. And sorry if you hear excess amount of noise. My wheel is a little noisy. I think I can probably make it a little quieter once I go back and kind of mess with the audio a little bit. But, you know, if you hear, like, noises in the background, that's what it is. Alright, that's a job well done. That works. Alright, hopefully we're going to level up here, and I'm going to probably spend more. I think I'm going to spend my point in more distance. I like the long distance hauls, so let's go ahead and do that. I like being in the truck longer. It gives you more money, and it's just a little more rewarding experience once you do the really long distance hauls. So we're going to do that, and that's going to wrap it up for today, and we will see you guys next time. Thank you.